Hi everyone and welcome to this special episode of my Ivan's vlog. It's not really about balls today, but just an unboxing of the new camera that I bought. Maybe, as you can see in the description, it's a very special new camera that also a lot of people have bought and are really happy about it. I bought my camera at Camera Express here in Antwerp, in Belgium. And it is a really good shop because I also bought a lot of other photo equipment over there. For example, my two 7D Mark IIs I have bought there, and also a couple of lenses, CF cards and so on. So let's find out what's in this plastic bag. And as you can see, it's the EOS R6 from Canon. Really happy with this buy because for me this is the first full frame camera that I bought. My 7D Mark IIs are a crop sensor 1.6, and this is a real full frame body. You can see on the box it has the RF24-105 kit lens inside it, but no, this is just only the camera body itself that I have bought. So we're gonna see on top of the box there's a beautiful R written on it. It's also a shiny box, maybe that's why it's so expensive. No, just kidding, it's the camera itself that's a little bit too expensive, unfortunately. So let's open the box and let's see what's inside it. This is just a piece of paper. I don't know what's written on it, I will see. If I follow the cautions below, otherwise physical injury or property damage may result. So that means I have to be careful, I think. Okay, that's not really important. Then we have the user manual in a lot of languages, also in Dutch, I think. I hope so. Oh yeah, it's also in Dutch, but for me, I also use English manuals. For me, it's a lot easier. Sometimes the translation is not absolutely perfect when they translate it into Dutch, but with Canon there's no problem. But for me, I always use to read the manuals in English. For me, it's always the best solution. Then we will see what we also have. We have a power cable that's, I think, maybe 1 meter, 2 meter long. Should be perfect. It's for the battery adapter, the battery charger, sorry. Then we have the battery charger itself. It's in a blue plastic bag, and it's also almost the same as my previous battery chargers, so also not really special. Then we have something new, and this is a new battery. It's the LP-E6NH. I also have the previous version of this, but this one has a lot more capacity, so it should also take a while longer to take pictures with, so that's also good, because for my 7D Mark IIs I have 6 batteries. And I think with 2 batteries it lasts about a couple of weeks until they are empty, still perfect. But with this it should be also a little bit better. Maybe in the near future I will also buy the battery grip for my R6, but it's still a little bit too expensive. I think it's around 500 euro, and that's still too expensive. But maybe, I don't know, maybe in the near future I will decide to buy it. Then we have this plastic divider. I will take it away because it's not really something important, I think. Then we have the EOS R6 Camera Strap to put around your shoulder if you want. And it's also a normal one. I don't think it's gonna be really special, but it is sufficient to do the job what it has to be done with. Okay, then another divider. I'm gonna throw that away because we can use it. And then I think the most important thing, the camera body itself. And this is what I'm really anxious about, to see how it looks. I already saw it on a couple of YouTube movies, but for me this is the first time that I open it, and we will see how it looks like. And there it is, the EOS R6 body itself. First thought, it feels a little bit smaller than the 7D Mark II actually, so it still feels good in the palm of my hand, but it feels a little bit smaller than the 7D Mark II. And I think when it comes to usability, the buttons Okay, so this is the shutter release. Yeah, still at the same place. Then the scrolling wheel, also at the same place. Then we have a joystick button, that's also the same, I think, as my 7D Mark II. Then something that I miss on this body, but because it's a touch panel, maybe that's why it's on there, but with my 7D Mark II I had a quick menu button, and for me this was really easy to change something. But because this camera has a touch screen, you can also do it over there. That's why they also took the quick button away, but for me it shouldn't be a problem. Then we also have the on and off button. Then we have the multiple choices to take pictures in. So we have manual, we have shutter priority, we have aperture priority, program mode. We also have bulb, I think. Yes, we also have bulb, and then also 3 custom buttons you can easily put in yourself. For the rest, this wheel is still the same as with my 7D Mark II. Then the tray is also still over there, the play button. Info is also at a different place. It used to be over here, so but that's also not really a problem. And for me, this is also the first mirrorless camera that I have bought. I have excuse me, something in my throat. For me, this is the first full frame body that I bought. My previous cameras were all 1.6 crop sensors, so this one is the first full frame. This is a 20.2 megapixel sensor, the same as my 7D Mark II's. But because this is a full frame, the photo cells are a little bit bigger, so it should also be better for a signal to noise ratio. And when you take pictures in low light, like I do when I take pictures from volleyball games, this is really important to have. And then it's also a little bit easier to edit the photos in Lightroom. So maybe in the next episode you will see what I think of this camera. I can't use it for the moment because I don't have the EF-RF mount adapter. And for me this is necessary because I have EF lenses and I don't want to buy new lenses because I'm still really happy with my EF lenses. For example, I have the 70-200mm 2.8L lens. And this also should be the perfect combination with this camera, so I have to wait for the adapter. I think it's gonna arrive in maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Here in Belgium there is a bit of a back order when it comes to this adapter because everyone wants it, of course, because nobody wants to buy the new lenses when they have the old lenses, and that's the reason why. So let's see maybe in the next couple of weeks when I receive the adapter what I will think of this camera body, and then we will also talk about the ease of use of this camera and what I think of the image quality. So this was the unboxing of my new R6 from Canon. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next episode. Bye!